looked at someone else and thought, why is this so easy for them and so hard for me? Maybe it's speaking in front of people. Maybe it's exams. Maybe it's focusing or understanding things the way others seem to. You look around and it feels like every single person has a manual that you somehow missed out on. And slowly, a thought starts creeping in. What am I missing? How many of you have felt that way? Because I know I have. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. That feeling and why it might not mean what you think it does. I remember a moment where I felt this more strongly than ever. I was around 8 years old and had been to swimming lessons all across the Emirates, slowly trying to build up the courage to swim in the deep end. Every other child seemed to glide through the water with confidence, flipping and diving like it was the easiest thing in the world. And there I was, clinging onto the shallow end, hesitant to even let go of the wall. Not because I couldn't do it. I could, but because I couldn't face the idea of failing. I was terrified that everyone would be looking at me, judging me for not being able to perform as effortlessly as they did. And in that moment, I told myself, there must be something wrong with me. Looking back now, I see how wrong that thought was. What if the problem was not me? What if it wasn't about failing at swimming or failing at life? What if the problem is that we are often trying to measure every single human being by the same ruler, a single standard that doesn't fit us all? There's a saying I love. When a fish is judged by its ability to climb a tree, it doesn't mean that the fish is broken. It just means we're asking it to succeed in the wrong environment. Look around you. Chairs are designed for sitting, shoes are designed for walking, and your backpack is designed to carry your stuff, not your worries. You wouldn't blame a chair for being bad at swimming, so why do we blame ourselves for not being perfect at everything the world expects? The truth is, maybe we're not failing at all. Maybe we're just trying to follow a blueprint that wasn't made for us. And that's okay. That is exactly how we were designed. Somewhere along the way, many of us confuse difference with failure. If we struggle, we assume we're weak. If something takes longer, we assume we're slow. And if we don't fit the usual path, we assume we're behind. And that's when we start telling ourselves the most dangerous sentence of all. I am the kind of person who always fails. So, if you have ever felt behind, or like you're failing at a game that everyone else seems to understand, just remember, you are not broken. And you are not failing at being someone else. You are simply designed differently. So when I think back to that little girl who was clinging onto the side of the swimming pool, I don't think of someone who failed at swimming. I think of someone who hadn't found her lane yet. Today, I am still not a swimmer, and that is okay, because I've come to realize that each and every one of us have our own path in life. And once we find that path, we'll start moving like a fish in water. And maybe, just maybe, that is exactly what the world needs. Because we were never designed to be the same. Thank you.